You walk into the room and notice your older dog doing something unusual. They are standing perfectly still, staring into space. Or perhaps they have tucked themselves into a dark, quiet corner. It is easy to assume they are just getting confused. Or you might believe that heartbreaking old myth that dogs wander off to be alone. They want to spare their favorite person from the pain. But dog psychology reveals a completely different reality. Your dog is not trying to protect you from grief, and they are not abandoning your bond. What looks like isolation is actually a profound biological shift in how they process the world. And if you pay close attention, there is one tiny, specific behavior, a hidden message that most owners completely miss. Once you know what it really means, it changes everything. To understand what is happening, examine a dog's mind-handling decline. As your dog nears the end, they retreat under a bed. This quiet withdrawal can feel like rejection, but it is about sensory survival. In canine ethology, a declining body loses its ability to regulate stress. Everyday sounds, television, footsteps, bright lights, feel overwhelming to a fragile nervous system. By seeking a dark, enclosed space, your dog is lowering sensory input. They create a safe place where their brain doesn't have to work hard. But if you look closely, you will notice a beautiful detail. They almost always pick a spot saturated with your scent. An old sweater, the rug by your bed, or a discarded shoe. Even in deepest isolation, they anchor their fading senses to you. Conversely, some dogs do the exact opposite. A dog that spent years being independent might suddenly become your permanent shadow. If you stand up, they struggle to stand up with you. They follow you from room to room, even when it physically exhausts them. They sleeps with you, insisting on pressing their tired body directly against yours. Why your dog does this? Deep primal vulnerability, pure trust. In nature, a weakened animal is in danger. But your dog knows you are their ultimate protector. This unusual clinginess is an absolute sign your dog loves you. They are using your physical presence as a shield against their decline. When their internal world feels unpredictable, your breathing and warmth are their anchor. Understanding these profound shifts is emotionally heavy, but it is the greatest act of loyalty we can offer them. If decoding real meaning helps you see your dog in a new light, please take a moment to subscribe. We explore deep, hidden truths of canine behavior to help you honor the emotional bond you share. Another significant change you will witness is how they observe their surroundings. As they near the end, their sleep patterns often become fragmented. They might pace restlessly at night and sleep heavily during the day. But notice how they position themselves. They lie down, exhausted, yet deliberately facing the doorway or the room where you sit. Even too weak to lift head, their eyes quietly track your movements. This is a biological behavior known as proximity monitoring. As their energy depletes, they realize they can no longer follow you. So they substitute physical closeness with visual closeness. Their eyes do the holding on that their legs no longer can. Keeping you in their line of sight reassures their nervous system that their favorite person has not left them behind. You may notice them becoming unresponsive to things they loved. The squeak of a toy, a leash, or their name might not trigger an ear twitch. It is heartbreaking, and you might fear they are disconnecting. But this is where their profound scent memory takes over. A dog's olfactory bulb is directly wired to emotional centers. While hearing and vision fade, their nose actively reads your presence. When you sit quietly, you might hear them take a slow, deep breath. They are not just sighing, they are actively drinking in your scent. Breathing in your familiar smell triggers an immediate release of calming neurotransmitters. Without opening eyes or wagging tail, they find relief inhaling your air. You are their biological comfort. But there is one final, incredibly subtle behavior in the dog's last days. It is the hidden message promised, so ordinary that owners dismiss it. Sitting on the floor, stroking their fur, they suddenly shift their body. They find your hand, foot, or lap, resting their chin heavily against you. It is an absolute dead-weight drop of their head, often paired with a long, unblinking stare into your eyes and a deep, shuddering exhale. This is not just fatigue. In dog psychology, resting their head on you is ultimate trust. When a dog reaches the end of life, holding its head up requires immense effort. By giving you that dead weight, they surrender their final physical burden. They are telling you they are safe enough to let go completely. That deep exhale is the physical release of tension. In that tiny moment, they experience complete emotional safety. When that moment comes, do not pull away. Sit beside them. Let them feel your warmth. Let them breathe in your scent. Dogs do not fear the end the way humans do. They only care about who is sitting next to them. If you experience this profound loyalty, share your dog's story. Subscribe to our channel to keep learning the hidden language of dogs. Look at your dog right now. Hold them closely. And thank them for a lifetime of trust.